Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. It's your brother in Christ, the yet to be manifested Son of God, who is part of the 144,000. I've heard a testimony from a brethren who spoke about their experiences in heaven and how it impacted her life. That sister in Christ saw a lot of things which she spoke about. And one of the things she mentioned was that she saw horses in heaven, and that every believer who is in heaven has their own horse that is waiting to take them anywhere they would like. And I am passing on this message to let everyone who watches this testimony to assure them that it's true. I had a confirmation dream about this revelation, and I'm going to speak out my experience that I had of me not just seeing but also riding the heavenly horse that God had assigned to me. It started by me finding myself out of the house where I stay. I had witnessed a female demon coming from my neighbor's yard, heading towards where I stayed. This demon looked seductive, and as I was looking at this demon, she started screaming at me. She was actually calling out to me, but I could not hear what she was saying. I then began to speak in tongues, and when I started speaking in tongues, she got annoyed by me and she started uttering evil words against me. And when she did that, I spoke even louder. She then started walking up along the road with anger showing off through her body language. I then woke up and immediately went back to sleep again. The second time I found myself dreaming, I was outside of the other side of my house. To point this out, I never know how I got out of the house, but I just found myself outside and as I was standing, not sure what to do. Next, a white horse comes and lands next to me. It was a beautiful, majestic white horse. When it came close to me, it started talking to me. That part I didn't understand, but it takes it talked to me for some time. Then with ease and effortlessly I got on the horse. It was tall and huge. I got on the horse and immediately started galloping. It was running on mid-air. It was going upwards. It went up for some time. Then I began to question myself, looking down where we left off. I said to myself, how is this possible? When I was asking this question, I started to doubt what I was seeing. And as I was doubting, the horse, excuse me, as I was doubting, the horse started to slow down, and it seemed as if, with my doubts, I was making it difficult for the horse to continue moving upwards. So the horse started to make a U-turn and began going down. It went down until it reached my house and dropped me on the ground and went off towards the sky. I'm not sure it was going to heaven. I'm sure it was going to heaven. After some time, I did not know what to do next, as I was looking forward to going to heaven again, as I've had a couple of heavenly experiences before this one. I started moving around the house and saw other believers being lifted up to the sky. While they were being lifted up, heavenly portals opened in front of them, and they were entering them. These portals looked colorful, and it's like they were made of bubbles filled with rainbow colors. As that was happening, I saw a brother who I used to go to church with approaching me. He entered the small gates and seemed as if he knew what he wanted to do after entering the small gate. And as I was looking at these people teleported, the same portal began to form all around me. So as it The portal began to form all around me. As this was happening, I was a bit frightened about this because the portal looked out of this world. It shocked me seeing it form all around me. And as I was waiting to be teleported to heaven, this guy who recently entered the premises of my house quickly summoned me to a different location, and he was able to summon me to a different location because I had eaten witchcraft foods. I would talk about that, but I have already spoken about this before on my other videos. So when I opened my eyes, I was in a taxi with other people in a different spiritual location. When I realized that I was no longer at home, I felt disappointed. In the taxi, I began to speak about how I almost got raptured. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. I eventually got out of the taxi and started seeing some of the famous people who are actors in this town, in the world actually. They were in this town as everyone was doing their own business and they were living their lives in this place that they were in. After that, I woke up. So it was clear that the guy who I saw didn't want me to go to heaven as he stopped the process of me being teleported to heaven. That's all I have in store for you, all brothers and sisters in Christ. I hope you were all edified, and if you feel led to support this move of God, please do donate to the PayPal provided. And if you have any testimonies that you would like to share, please do share them on the email provided. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.